SANDHAN, All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
My name is Pratik Madanbhai Dalwadi. I have completed my MPhil and right now I'm doing my PhD from Sardar Patel University. I have been working in the same field since last 6 years. Right now I'm working with ILSAS College, managed by CVM, very well known established institute in Vallabh Vidyanagar. Today I'm going to discuss about socio-cultural element in the place of Asif Currimbhoy. Before going to discuss in detail about the socio-cultural element and the place written by Asif Currimbhoy, first of all, we should know about the drama and especially the Indian English drama and the origin of Indian drama. Before going to discuss about the socio-cultural elements and the place of Asif Currimbhoy, Indian English drama basically written in many languages, first of all, and later on, due to the colonization and the invasions of the outsiders, the language affected, English language affected, and the origin of Indian English language exists in this world. Drama is a literary form which gives us amusement, learning process, as well as we can say that the audience can easily grasp the idea by the performance on the stage. So it is really a very wonderful features of Indian English. We can say that the language as well as the features. First of all, Indian English language is related with the Indian myth. In the past, we can say that as per the Indian myth that India is suffering from, we can say that the silver age, and in this silver age, many people, we can say that they suffering from mental trauma or psychological disease, or they are in need of such an amusement, because when India was passing by a golden age, this such kind of amusement is not existed. So in silver age, Lord Indra suggested Bharat Muni to introduce such a literary genre so that the people can enjoy their life with, we can say that, Natya Sastra. So Bharat Muni employed the Natya Sastra so that it is the real form of Indian drama, but that drama is written in Sanskrit language. So India is a land of multiple culture, we can say that the religion and the customs. So there were many, we can say, the languages speaking in India. So as per the reason, there are many dramas written, but in a regional language. First of all, in regional language, we can came across with Gujarati drama, Marathi, Tamil, Kannada, or there are many, we can say, the writers, they tried their hand on the regional languages. But as far as our Indian English drama is concerned, I would like to say that in history of Indian English literature, first of all, Christopher Marlowe has given the reference of India in his work Dr. Faustus, and also I came across with the reference in the work of Samuel Johnson's Rasselas. So these two texts give me a reference regarding the Indian land. So this land is connected with the past of English people. So we can also say that the India is connected with this such kind of the various languages. So in past days also the English language can be spoken in this world, in this territory. As far as our Indian myth or Indian culture is concerned, there are many dramas. We can say that the dramas which based on Vedas. For example, we can say that the myth related with Indian drama, that Lord Indra suggested Rishi Bharat Muni to introduce Natya Sastra. This Natya Sastra is derived from very pious, I would like to say that the Vedas and Puranas. So this Natya Sastra can be considered as a fifth granth of Indian, we can say that the religion. In religion, we can say that the reason English language, there were many dramas which were written and many oral tales and performance occurred in the Indian territory. Now this performance is based on mythical characters, or maybe on Ramayana, on Lord Ram, Shiva. Then after Mahabharata, in Mahabharata there were many characters. On the basis of that characters, the drama can be performed on the street in a form of street play, on the, we can say, the for getting the amusement, or maybe on such cultural events, or to enjoy such festivals like Diwali or Navratri or Dasera. This kind of dramas played in the native, I would like to say, the regional language especially. But this Indian English language came into the existence after the colonizations. If we throw a glance towards the history of India, India had come across with many, we can say that the invaders, that means the outsiders, and due to that outsider, Indian land affected with many things. First of all, when we discuss about the English language, after the invasions of the Britishers, we can say that the English language came into the existence in India. When we discuss about these two, we can say the writers, they give the reference of India in their work. But when Britishers came in India, they ruled over us in India for their amusement. Okay, they employed the drama, we can say, in a form of English language. And after we can say that the colonizations, we are living in the world of post colonizations. Okay, so they we can say ruled over us. We somehow or somewhere lose our own identity or the culture. We are suffering from the cultural crisis now. The whole 1/3 part of this world, we can say, using the English language, and especially India is also using the English language. First of all, India can be considered English language as a second language, but right now we cannot consider as a second language, but it's a primary language with the, we can say, the compare of any regional language of India. So Britishers came with their culture, their religion, and of course that the enrich, we can say, that the English language. There are many dramatists who wrote their drama in the regional language. For example, Girish Karnad has written in a Kannada language. So he wrote basically on mythological characters or such myths or such historical parts like Tughlaq. Then we can say the such myth based on Hevadan, or we can discuss about the Nagmandal. Then after Marathi, we can say the writer Vijay Tendulkar, who has discussed in the post-colonial era regarding with these socio-cultural elements, political matters or society, social taboos, the situations of women in his work. So these are the dramatists, no doubt they did their work very good, but in the regional language. But later on, they themselves or maybe the other writers can translate their drama into the English language. Mahesh Dattani, he is also, we can say, that they're writing their drama into the English language. We have Mohan Rakesh, Badal Sarkar. There are many, we can say, the other writers, Hindi or the other Gujarati writers, they wrote their drama into the native language, and later on this drama translated in the English one for getting the amusement for the whole people. But the problem occurs as far as the Indian territory is concerned. Still there are many people, they do not, we can say, that adopt English language as a native one, or can be considered as a, we can say, that the comfortable with the English language. So the problem should be occurs for the performers while performing their drama. They cannot performing the same way they were performing in the regional language. And the same time, the audience cannot digest, we can say, that the dialogues, or cannot understand what, we can say, that performance is going on the stage, because they are performing in the English language. Of course, then after, we can consider that English language can be a hurdle for the performers as well as, we can say, that the audience. But when the time passes and we just step into the post-colonial world, and right now we can say that the Indian English language can be also considered as a native one, and that's why we give the title just like the Indian English language, that the English language speaking in India by Indian people. So now there are many genres in Indian English literature. We discuss about the drama, we discuss about novel, we discuss about poetries. But as far as drama is concerned, still drama is suffering, we can say, that to achieve his own identity, to achieve his own milestone, like poetry or the novelist. Okay, there are many Indian novelists who wrote in English. There are many poets like A.K. Ramanujan, or the, we can say, the Nizami or Vikram Seth. There are many poets, they wrote in English, we can say, that poetry. Of course, the novelists are there like Khushwansi and many more. They wrote their English language. But when we discuss about the drama, there are very few dramatists who tried directly into the English language. No, there is no doubt that the Mahesh Dattani has directly wrote, we can say, that the English language. Girish Karnad has written in English language, but first he wrote in Kannada, and later on his drama translated by himself into the English language. But there are, we can say, the many critics, they view that Asif Currimbhoy is the first Indian English dramatist in the history of Indian English literature, and many critics may consider him as the first authentic voice of Indian English drama. There are many other writers like Pratap Sharma, Rabindranath Tagore. They also wrote in English language. Later on, when we discuss about influence of colonization and post-colonization, there is no doubt that when the drama written in the era of colonization, many dramatists has mentions about the regional problems, about the social taboos or the cultural background, or which based on, we can say, that the freedom or the such kind of patriotisms. But now we are living in the post-colonial world. So in this post-colonial era, many post-colonial dramatists, they employed the term of loss of identity, because look, one thing, what happened when the Britishers ruled over us, they first tried to abolish our own identity, they tried to abolish our own culture. And as per the view of Macaulay, he gave the report to the authority that if you want to rule over the Indian land, we have to first demolish their culture. So India is known for, first of all, is rich culture, its rich culture. And he says that I measure out the India from its land and its width, and I came across that this culture is very rich rather than the other, we can say, the nation. So if you want to triumph over this Indian land, first of all we have to demolish that culture. So they did it, and right now we can say that the living in this fractured world of our culture, we can say that the Indian land, where we can say that the living in the post-colonial era, or we can say in the post-colonial world, where we suffering from the identity crisis, because we are not completely accept the westernizations, and we are not completely cut away from our own roots. So we are living in a nowhere world in this post-colonizations, and many dramatists like Asif Currimbhoy has discussed this kind of term in their dramas. You know that I have already told you that the Cinderella is searched for her princess. It's a mythological story that the Cinderella was suffering due to her stepmother, due to her stepsister, and of course that her cruel father. So in the same way, I would like to compare Cinderella with we can say the Indian English drama, that there are no authentic voice. Still we can say that Indian English we can say language produce, we can say the except Pratap Sharma, Asif Currimbhoy, Mahesh Dattani, or we can say the Girish Karnad. So it's very few we can say dramatists, they produce their language. Then after we discuss about their theme, which is basically related with myths, history, religion, politics, society, cultural, and many more. When we discuss about Girish Karnad, he has written his drama on the basis of myth, and he has written his drama like Hey Vadan, then after Tughlaq, or when we discuss about Nag Mandala, first in his regional language, that is Kannada language, and later on he himself translated his drama into the English one. Then after we discuss about Mohan Rakesh has written his drama into the Hindi language like Aade Adhure or Asad Ka Ek Din and the other dramas, and his drama later on we can say translated by the other people into the English language. Of course the Badal Sarkar, who is also we can say the focus is on the social taboo, social problems, religious problem, and the human relationship, how the human we can say the behave in the Indian land. Of course Vijay Tendulkar can also satirizes upon the law, customs, Indian institutions. So these are the dramatists, they were very well famous in their regional language. But when we discuss about the Pratap Sharma, the contemporary writer of Asif Currimbhoy, as well as the Mahesh Dattani, they wrote their drama into the English language. When we discuss about the Mahesh Dattani, he has nicely described the burning issue of the Indian and Muslim culture, two great dominant culture of Indian society like Hindu and Muslim. This burning issue he has put on the stage in such a nice way, and give us we can say that the one we can say in a form of no solutions, that the solutions lies in our we can say that the heart, or in our we can say the psyche. And we discuss about then after the Asif Currimbhoy, that the first authentic voice in the Indian English drama. Asif Currimbhoy is an outstanding personality or the name among the playwrights of the post-independence period. He appeared on the literary horizons in the mid of 20th century. There is no doubt that his skills leads him to has written 29 plays of all shades and thoughts. He has written 29 plays. This consists, we can say, the social term, cultural terms, political terms, as well we can say that the some historical backgrounds. His drama like Inqilab, then after which based on the partitions of Bangladesh or the war with the Pakistan, then after the captives, that the drama which based on the social problem between the Indian and Muslim people, that how Muslim people can survive into the Indian land after the partitions, then after the religious play like Om or the other play, or the social taboos or social satires like Dole Drummers or the Goa allegorical play. So his 29 plays have various sets and various thoughts with the thought provoking the ideas that he has given in it. Many critics may also give the view that the Asif Currimbhoy's plays gives us the originality or the identity of the Indian land. His achievement, Asif Currimbhoy's achievement, is in the field of drama is both impressive as well as in a distinctive and the with the hallmark of significant achievement. So his drama gives the idea to the Britishers or the other, we can say, other writers, that the Indian land possesses this kind of identity, like the drama of Goa, like the drama of Monsoon. We can see that he discussed such a nice way that the how Indian people or the how Indian land suffering from the lack of socio-cultural identity, or what kind of the identity change after the post-independence era. So that is the, we can say that the Asif Currimbhoy. Later on, when we discuss about the Asif Currimbhoy, he is working as a senior company executive of the Burma Self-Oil Company for a few years, and later on he tried his hand on the drama, so he had a good knowledge of the theoretical techniques. He believed that the drama is only the field through which he can send his message to the audience or the Indian people, and the drama can the only genre through which he can cover up the whole part of India, and he can raise his views, ideas to the people, to the common mass also, literate mass or as well as the illiterate mass, about the Indian people, about the Indian, we can say, the situation. He studied in Jesuit Mission School and graduated from the Berkeley University in California. He studied during the time of colonizations, and he has, we can say, that the British knowledge as well as the knowledge of the Indian land. So he is very well aware with all kind of the cultural ideas and the taboos of Indian people, that how Indian society suffered during the time of colonizations and how Indian society is suffering into the post colonizations. So what was the situation during the time of colonizations, about their, we can say, that the theme related with their work, and what after the independence. Okay, so this